You guys know where I can find the Stranger Things house? It's been about a week and I still can't find it. Food supply is low. Energy down the ground. Don't know what to do anymore. I don't know. If I can find Nico, maybe he'll help me do this. Whoa!
Wish that you could build a time machine so you could see the things no one can see. Feels like you're standing on the edge, looking at the stars and wishing you were them.
So, we recorded something. Well, we started recording this video and it got cut out, so I'm gonna fast forward through everything that happened. Here we go. We ran in with a lot of energy. Took shots of Hennessy. One shot. Soda to chase it down. Now we're going.
Now we're going. Here we go.
Okay. Number 5. My number 5.
We had to say number 5
because we already did this. Is The Harvest. It was very boring. They tried to piggyback off a Scare Zone. Scarecrow. It was a Scare Zone.
What?
And
Right,
they could have done so much better. I really thought it was gonna be a barn at the beginning of the event. It wasn't a barn. It was just a bunch of bullshit.
I feel like most of the stuff, we both had the same number 5. Most of the stuff in that Scare Zone
Go faster.
should have been better. Well, calm down. Should have been a lot better. It was really clustered, but then again, that Scare Zone always is clustered. That Scare Zone's usually not the best Scare Zone. It's pretty good, but not always my favorite. Therefore, that's why it's there. My number 4
What's
now.
Number 4.
Twisted Tradition. Why I don't like this Scare Zone as much as I should have, because it's exactly like Trick or Treat, but it has a different story. Trick or Treat was really good. It involved everything from the movie, and it was really strong, really head first. I loved it. But then you look at Twisted Tradition, they brought the pumpkins back. Sure, they gave it its own story, and they kind of twisted it up a little bit, which is pretty cool. But I don't know. I don't know, man. That's my number 4. I'll let him get to his.
My number 4, we're going fast again. My number 4 is Twisted Traditions as well. I thought the setting was better than what Trick or Treat was last year. Yes, I just burped midway through my talking. I gotta do it again. Sorry, cut that out.
Fucking Rick.
I thought the setting was better than Trick or Treat. I wish they would have shown the story off a little more that we found out at the beginning / a little bit into the event. And I like the concept of it. I really underestimated how the pumpkins were going to be before the event started. Now that it's over, I really appreciated what they did with everything. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
My number 3. Now we get to go slow and
Number 3.
talk about things. My number 3 is the thing that a lot of people loved, and I loved it as well. I just had to put it here. And my number 3 is Killer Clowns from Outer Space Scare Zone. We didn't know each other's lists, and I'm sure that surprised him. I think I saw a surprise there. It has nothing to do with the scare actors or anything like that. It has all to do with the location that it's in and honestly the people that go through it. Everyone wants to stop and take pictures and flash everything, which constantly leads to traffic jams and stuff like that, which leads to a lot of traffic. It was the smallest Scare Zone there, which didn't help with the traffic at all. I think they could have definitely used a bigger spot, but at the same time it was the perfect spot. And yeah, the scare actors were fantastic. Just because it's at number 3 doesn't mean it's not great, because I think it was an amazing Scare Zone. It was so good. Everyone, the scare actors, the interactions, everything was amazing. Yeah, so that's it. I just wish they would have given. Honestly, it's just all on Universal. I wish they would have given everyone a better chance. I wish they would have given better setting, better everything like that. Besides that, it was fantastic.
You want to go to my number 3?
Yeah.
Alright, so he's saying that I look shocked, and it's the fact that it's the same exact number 3. That Scare Zone is so much fun, the interactions, depending on what cast you're in, like watching. Shorty always came out with the most power, the most fun. He was punching everybody left and right, not literally. Him and Nico got into a fight. If you went towards the end of the event, you started realizing the clowns were really getting into their mojo, and they were having a lot of fun. They had the Killer Clown dance party towards the end of the event, and it was sad to see. It's sad to see him go, but
They'll be back next year.
They'll be back next year, or 30. You never know.
Next year.
Or 30. But let's not talk too much about Killer Clowns. I love them. Love you guys. But my number 2 is Vamp 85. So I enjoy the music here. I enjoy the scare actors here. Everything about this Scare Zone is phenomenal. But I feel like they should have piggyback more on Vamp. What's it, 55? 65?
It's 55.
Vamp 55.
Should have piggied more back.
They should have piggybacked more off of 55 because it was such a fun scare zone back then. It was like a campy high school thing, not so much of campy. Like it was a campy thing. Like, do you know what campy means? I don't mean like a camp. I mean campy, like goofy, not serious. But they brought us legends like Prince, Michael Jackson. What? all these.
Shout out to Prince.
Shout out to Prince for being one of the best scare actors out there. But, like I'm saying, I just feel like the other scare zone on this list.
Shout out to the cocaine.
Oh, shout out to Mixtape Guy. Fucking love that dude. But I just feel like the other scare zone on this list is a lot better. I'll let you get to your number 2.
Well, since we have the same list, which is really upsetting, and we didn't know each other's lists at all before this, I thought I was gonna throw up a curveball there with Killer Clouds. Guess not though. My number 2 is also Vamp 85.
What?
Alright, fuck you.
What?
The music, I really put it over the top
Shoot
on
the
this
thrill!
Alright. Like, obviously Killer Clown's music is great, but it's the same song. They definitely added some variety throughout the Vamp, because I definitely heard some songs that I didn't hear sometimes. I feel like they added a couple more songs throughout the thing. I don't know, just the interactions with people. I definitely think they could have maybe done a little more with the space that they had. Maybe.
They could have gone down that one alley that goes towards Transformers.
But I just mean in the main space. So they have the biggest scare zone in the event. I really think
they didn't have enough props, in my opinion, either.
Even though that was the highest budget scare zone. I mean, the props they had were great. Everything about it was great. I just think they could have done a tiny bit more. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm nitpicking. I just think there's something missing from it a little bit. Yeah, it was everything. Everyone that played their parts did a great job. Except for a couple of princes.
Not my prince.
Yeah, everyone was great. I can't talk enough about how great everyone was. All the people, like the conductors of the whole thing, the ones that spoke into the microphones, made sure everything went smoothly. The news reporter, news lady. Just everything about it. The dancers, they did a great job. The New Year's ball drop was great. Every time there was a New Year's ball drop, there was a huge crowd of people there. They really got people in there all the time. It was phenomenal. That's why it's number 2 for me. Is your hand up?
What's your number 1?
No. I was gonna flicker the light to simulate the lightning, but we're just gonna leave it. Number 1, which is
give me the power, I beg
don't think I'm really spoiling anything. It's the Revenge of Chucky scare zone, because I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
I think they did
phenomenal.
More than expected. Definitely more than expected at the beginning of the event. And everyone played their part so well. I mean,
all the toys, everyone did such a good job. I loved it. It's both of our number 1. We can both talk about it.
No, you're right.
We can both talk about it.
I mean, it's like, and I know we keep speaking about interactions. Every video is just interactions, but I'm gonna say it one more time. The interactions in that scare zone with every single person that was there. I mean,
wow.
I can't. It's priceless. You can't put a price on something like that. It makes the event a million times better. It completely makes everything a whole new experience. Every time you go through, there's different interactions. Whether it's A cast, B cast, some substitute people that go in there once in a while. It's amazing. There's too many personalities there to even list and give props to.
Bam Bam's my boy though.
The only thing, I guess, the only gripe I would have would be, which I don't blame them for, would be that Chucky using the same jokes a lot.
Oh.
I would have to, because nothing in the world is perfect. So there's obviously a gripe with everything. That would have to be my one gripe about it. I feel like they could have switched the jokes up a little bit. I know it's basically stand up, so it's very hard to do. You gotta make the jokes given like with what you got, the people he picks on, and stuff like that. They're not what are those things called? They're not like plants. It's not like he chooses people that are plants. No, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. They're not.
He made fun of us once.
Yeah, he got me up there. I'm not a plant. I don't know. I don't know these people. Well, kind of, but not really. So it's not like, you know, it's all off the top of the head, and I'll give him that. I wish maybe it's because he got a lot of Miamis, a lot of things like
Miami.
But I can't take anything away from it. I just wish they would have been a little bit. Maybe I went in at a bad time. Every time I passed by, it was the same joke. Maybe it was just bad timing by me. But besides that, it was an amazing scare zone. Everyone that's in that scare zone deserves props. They definitely deserve scare zone of the year. Everyone, they're great. That's it. You got anything else to say?
I feel exactly the same.
I knew it.
Like, that scare zone's too beautiful. All the props from, what was it? It wasn't Operation. It was called.
It's basically Operation.
It was Operation Bizarre OR. That's what it was called, or something like that. The barrel monkeys at the beginning.
Yeah.
The safety bake oven.
Yeah.
Chucky's stage, everything there. All the actors from, you can go from the monkeys to the teddy bears to anyone wearing those yellow raincoats that were part. They all had a part of Chucky in them, and they all embraced it so well. And like he said, it's too many people to list off, but everyone in that scare zone did a phenomenal job. And personally, just want to thank all of you. Even though I know probably not all of you are watching this, but thank you guys for being so great.
Honestly, it's like they were gunning for Scare Zone of the Year, like on purpose, because they came out. They had the most energy out of everyone, maybe except once in a while when people were dancing to music and vamp, but that's different. It's music there. When it's just legitimate raw energy based on what you're given, they did. I mean, I don't remember what I had placed, what scare zone, what position I had Chucky placed in the scare zones. I think it was 3 before the event started. But I mean, it completely overshot my expectations. They did a million times better than what I expected. And I expected it to be good, but I didn't expect this. I mean, it was great. I miss it so much. Everyone did a great job.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Adrian here. I want to say I'm sorry about taking so long to upload a video. I know it's been about 3 weeks, but it's been kind of hard, you know. Been trying to make our rankings, but this year's event is so talented, so good. So me and Nico filmed our rankings. You saw, this is part 1. Part 2 will be coming out really soon, I promise. And then after that, I'll be bringing you more videos. I apologize about taking so long to make these videos, but I want you guys to stay here, have fun, and stay excellent, my dudes.